Travel back in time to the year 1948, when the vibrant streets of freedom-loving California served as the birthplace for a legendary motorcycle club, the Hells Angels. Founded by World War II veterans, their mission is clear: to navigate the city roads on their own terms, defying the constraints of law and embracing their insatiable thirst for liberty. Setting themselves apart from the mainstream, they proudly proclaimed their status as a 1% club, a symbol of their rebellious spirit against the conventions of society. Meanwhile, in the frozen landscapes of war-hardened Russia, a single man held an iron grip over the nation, a man whose name would forever be etched in history as one of the most brutal and ruthless dictators, Joseph Stalin. But even in the depths of Russia, the freedom-bearing sound of roaring motorcycles can be heard. The American dream of freedom manifests itself in Russia, in the form of an outlaw motorcycle club, very much along the lines of the notorious Hells Angels. However, here's the twist. This club aligns itself with the state and its political ideology. They may bear the title of outlaws, but today their allegiance lies with Putin, and their leader unabashedly idolizes Stalin. An outlaw motorcycle club rises in Russia. The American government accuses him of being personally involved in the annexation of the Crimean Peninsula by Russia. According to the allegations, this man had supposedly played a direct role in the annexation, the confiscation of Ukrainian weapons alongside Russian forces. This act, the American government claimed, was a significant piece of evidence linking him to the unfolding drama in Crimea. In the spring of 2015, Alexander Zaldostanov and his biker club, the Night Wolves, found themselves at a Polish border, eager to travel further into the heart of Europe. However, their hopes were swiftly dashed when they were denied entry into the European Union. It was a dramatic moment that left many wondering about the man's true intentions and his connections to the events unfolding on the global stage. The story of the Night Wolves begins in the vibrant city of Moscow, where a unique community emerges, a blend of rock music fans and motorcycle enthusiasts. In a time when rock concerts are strictly prohibited in the Soviet Union, these fearless individuals dare to challenge the oppressive regime. The year is 1983, and this group of daring rebels begins organizing secret rock concerts, defying the censorship that hangs heavily over the country. The music echoes through the underground, electrifying the souls of those who crave an escape from the monotony of everyday life. These clandestine gatherings serve as a meeting ground for the enthusiasts of both rock music and motorcycles, setting the stage for something greater to come. As the winds of change sweep through the Soviet Union during the era of perestroika, the group gains momentum. By 1989, they solidify their ranks, forming an informal yet formidable motorcycle collective known as the Night Wolves. They are pioneers, the very first official bike club to emerge within the USSR, proudly carrying the weight of their rebellious spirit. In 1995, the Night Wolves embark on a new path, launching their very own clothing line called Wolfwear. This brand captures the essence of their untamed spirit, allowing enthusiasts to proudly display their affiliation with the club. To further their reach, they also established the subsidiary Wolf Engineering, a custom shop that attracts talented mechanics and motorcycle enthusiasts from all corners of Russia. Within their custom shops, the Night Wolves breathe life into their vision, crafting unique motorcycles that epitomize their unwavering passion. Collaborating with the esteemed manufacturer IMZ Ural, they give birth to the remarkable Wolf Ural motorcycle, a testament to their dedication and craftsmanship. Although they predominantly ride American Harley-Davidsons, these motorcycles bear the indomitable spirit of the Night Wolves, embodying the wild freedom they cherish. In their relentless pursuit of adrenaline-fueled adventures, the Night Wolves establish yet another subsidiary, the Wolf Racing Team. Formed in 2001, this team not only competes in thrilling races, but also organizes a multitude of exhilarating events across Russia. Their passion for speed and competition knows no bounds as they push boundaries and shatter expectations. But how did this somewhat underground biker club become a state-loyal mercenary club? In May 2015, a significant event took place that cemented the Night Wolves' connection to the political Russia. Alexander Zaldostanov, the club's prominent figurehead, inaugurated the group's Chechen branch in the capital city of Grozny. The establishment of this branch symbolized the expansion of the Night Wolves' influence into new territories. In a gesture of recognition and honor, Zaldistanov appointed Ramzan Kadyrov as the honorary leader of the Chechen branch.
Here it must be said that this is not an ordinary communal or local leader of a Russian state. Kadyrov's reign has attracted international attention and condemnation. Numerous reports from reputable organizations have documented a litany of human rights abuses under his government. Human Rights Watch, among others, has described a pattern of forced disappearances and torture so pervasive that they amount to crimes against humanity. So we can say that the Night Wolves do have some pretty shady honorable members.
But what do the Night Wolves represent today? Are they still freedom-loving motorcyclists, or have they become state-affiliated men in biker attire? In a grand display of defiance and remembrance, the Night Wolves embark on a historic journey from Moscow to Berlin in 2015, marking their triumphant victory over Nazi Germany. With pride coursing through their veins, the 30 Russian bikers formed a convoy, determined to honor their fallen soldiers in the heart of the German capital as the 70th anniversary of World War II's end loomed near. Yet their motives extended far beyond retracing the path of the Red Army. These audacious riders sought to shine a light on the West's alleged distortion of history, refusing to let the war and their soldiers be forgotten. In a world where Russian veterans were cast as fascists and Stalin was equated with Hitler, these bikers emerged as defiant torchbearers, driven to reveal their side of the story. Their initial plans were swiftly shattered when the Polish authorities slammed shut the door of entry. Even before the Night Wolves arrived, Poland declared that members of the Victory Roads to Berlin ride would find no refuge within its borders. Citing their perceived illegitimate ties to Putin, the authorities made it clear that these Russian bikers were not welcome. Undeterred, the Night Wolves ventured forth, seeking an alternate route through Lithuania. Yet, the Lithuanian authorities too denied them passage, sealing their borders against the determined riders. Following suit, Germany, despite holding visas for some Night Wolves members, ominously warned that entry would be revoked if any of the group attempted to cross their threshold. Yet, bans and refusals were not unfamiliar territory for this outlaw biker gang. Long before this symbolic parade, the Night Wolves had been blacklisted in the United States due to allegations of their involvement in Russia's annexation of Crimea. International protests reverberated, expressing concern that their actions diverted attention from pressing matters, such as the delicate relationship between Germany and Russia and the need for timely rehabilitation of Russian prisoners of war. Despite the world's disapproval, the Night Wolves pressed on, their daring operation forging ahead. The journey sparked global apprehension, prompting authorities to lament the distraction caused by this fearless outlaw biker gang, diverting attention from weightier concerns. Of the original 30 Russian bikers who set out from Moscow, only a select few managed to enter the European Union through the sanctuary of Slovakia. Upon reaching Vienna, they were greeted by the Russian embassy and guided to the hallowed Red Army monument, where they laid a wreath in reverence. Yet their goal remained Berlin. Crossing the Bavarian borders into Germany, they clung fiercely to their purpose, determined to reach the Soviet monument, the site where their hard-fought victory would finally find its commemoration. Amidst the strenuous circumstances, a resilient handful of Night Wolves members persevered, unwavering in their dedication. Meanwhile, back in Moscow, the bikers made their way to the church, united by their shared identity as disciples of the Christian Orthodox faith. On the surface, it seems as if the biker gang wants nothing but to promote nationalist values and the Orthodox religion. But as the curtains of revelation are drawn, their closely knit ties to the Kremlin and the Russian president himself are brought into the limelight. Over the years, a series of personal encounters between Putin and this biker gang have been meticulously captured and publicized by Russian media, and they easily serve as testaments to their extraordinary relationship. The echoes of this bond travel even further as the Kremlin generously funds their ventures, including the 2018 Balkans tour, which was deemed a sacred pilgrimage in the pursuit of promoting Orthodox values. The very fabric of this connection is interwoven with iconic images of Putin riding alongside the gang during a parade in 2011, leaving little doubt about the depth of their alliance. Yet, it is precisely these intimate ties to President Vladimir Putin and their fiercely ultra-nationalist ideology that have prompted the European Union to wield the weapon of sanctions against them. Like shadows cast upon a path, the repercussions of these measures have fallen upon the shoulders of the club's four paramount figures, darkening their collective destiny. Deep within the depths of this intricate relationship also lies a monetary lifeline that stretches from the Kremlin and feeds the Nightwolves with undisclosed sums ranging from tens of millions to several hundred million rubles. Though the precise figures may forever remain shrouded in secrecy, the undeniable truth has come to light, a truth woven by the very hands of the government themselves. The deeper you delve into the Russian perception, the more tales of the notorious Nightwolves unfold, revealing a tapestry woven with far-right ideologies and anti-Semitic sentiments. Critics have voiced their concerns, condemning the club's anti-feminist and anti-gay stance, which only serves as kindling to ignite the fires of nationalist discourse within the nation. Yet, the Nightwolves' nefarious exploits extend beyond mere words, as their fingerprints have been found all over the canvas of several covert operations. Many of these were discreetly orchestrated under the support of the Kremlin, but those facts may never see the light of day. From the sprawling landscapes of eastern Ukraine to the annexation of Crimea, the Nightwolves' involvement has cast a sinister shadow over these regions. The incident took place in the early spring of 2014, a time when tensions were high and borders were being redrawn. Even the mention of their name brings suspicion and fear, as they were implicated in the assassination of Milo Djukanovic, the president of Montenegro. This heinous act was widely regarded as an attempt to sabotage the nation's long-awaited rise into the folds of NATO, and now serves as a chilling reminder of just how far the Nightwolves would go. So why, you may ask, are they dubbed Putin's Angels? The answer lies in their characterization as an outlaw biker club, a militia of sorts, carrying out unlawful deeds under the tacit consent of the Kremlin. With no official affiliation, the Russian government effortlessly frees itself of any responsibility for their actions. After all, the Nightwolves are merely perceived as an outlaw biker gang, a convenient shield behind which the truth can be concealed.